What's up, guys? Welcome into the Millennial Profit. My name's Adam, and I'm a full-time reseller on eBay, Amazon, Mercari. In these What Sold videos, I show you guys everything that sold from over the weekend, how much I paid for it, where I got it, and at the end of the video, I show you the total profit I made on everything. We had a huge quarter for weekend. Let's get into it. As always, before we get into everything that's sold, let's break down those numbers. On the smaller eBay store, we sold 28 for $828. Big boy, we sold 51 for $2,000. Again, these are down because I went to Dallas, and you can see they both had dips when I was on vacation mode. We'll get those back up, but last 90 days on the small one, we got 28,200, 37,600. Again, we're trying to even these out, but I've been listing heavily over the last week, so I expect these numbers to be up come the next couple weeks. And breaking down everything that's sold, let's jump right in. We sold two of these dogs that I actually picked up last year at Big Lots before Christmas when they were doing their extra like 40 or 50% off. Those were like $25 each. Sold those for $70 a piece. Got a couple of those left. And we also just cooked that sale again this year, so that was crazy. Cleaned out all the good Christmas decorations before Christmas, and we'll sell those bad boys here soon. These I got at one of those local stores. I showed a whole video on this actually last year. It was half off of this price, and I sold these each for $110. I got one of those left. I had a ton of those last year, if you remember correctly. And with that movie coming out, I sold like 25 or so of those at like $150 a pop. So that was one of my best finds. Next, coming into hats, this entire row up to the Dodgers hat was all from the $5 hat sale that we called out in the group. $20 on this one. $45 on the Kraken hat because it's Carhartt co-branded. That was a great find. All of these Ohio State hats sold between like 20 and 25 each. Sold three of these camo flat bills. And then the Dodgers hat we sold for $28. And then that's from the $10 hat sale and sold that for $32. Everything in this row is pretty random, so I'll try to say where I got it for each one. $2 at TJ Maxx for this one. Sold it for like $16. Again, yes, you do want to take the TJ Maxx tags off unless you like negative feedback. This one I got online. I forget what website, but it was $10. I took stock on them because it was weird enough with the upside down logo. I figured someone would want it. I've been moving them all day long at 28 bucks. Sold probably like 30 of those. This we caught out in the group. These were from the eBay going out of business sale. These were like between $6 and $8 depending on the colorway. But I'm selling those at $26 a pop. This ODU hat I got from Marshalls for $5.99. Sold it on eBay for $20. This I got in a wholesale lot. Sold a pair of shoes from that as well. These Kyries, we'll talk about those in a little bit. But anyways, I had like $5 a hat in those. Sold this for $22. These two I actually just found in my death pile. These were from wholesale lots a while back. I know, lucky I found Messi's team in the death pile. When I originally bought that probably 3 or 4 years ago, I think I threw it down in that because it probably wasn't worth much. No one really cared about the MLS, but now that he went there, everyone wants these. Sold it for 30 bucks. And this one I sold for 18. These were all from one of my hat suppliers that I've been liquidating hats out to the group as well. Liquidating pretty much all those kinds. The Adidas ones I'm getting like 16 each for. And then 17 each on these, and I sell them to the group for $3 a hat. These were from the $5 hat sale as well. Got 20 bucks on each of those. These were a nice volume play. Picked these up online for like 5 or 6 bucks, selling them for 20. This I probably got from a bin store like a year or so ago. A bunch of these, so probably under 50 cents. Sold them for like 12 bucks. We got these from Habitat for Humanity. That was from that pallet that I paid $50 for. That was crazy. Filmed a video on that if you haven't seen it. And sold those for 20 bucks. Urinal cake season, baby. I was hoping that a business would buy a bunch of them, and this business bought 6 packs of these. I made a reel on these, so if you haven't checked that out, definitely do that. They were like $15 per case. 8 of these came in the case, and there's 10 in each of these, and I'm selling each lot of 10 for $23. And they bought 6 of them. Next, we got these Adidas sweats that I pick up all day long in the summer. Call these out in the group as well. These are anywhere between $10 and $15 when we pick them up. Hold them till winter, and they sell for 35 to 40 bucks. Always be thinking ahead with your inventory. In the summer, I'm buying winter stuff. In the winter, I'm buying summer stuff. Buying stuff at its lowest demand, lowest price, and holding it till its highest demand. These are from that eBay store that I bought out, and I'm way in the profit on. Sold that for 20 bucks. These are all from the Kohl's clearance event, different ones online, in-store. Each of these would have been in-store, I believe, for like 8 bucks. Sold those for 28 each. This was in-store as well. This would have been like 6 bucks, and sold those for 26. These would have been online. This one was $10, sold it for 25. This one was 15. Shout out to Kraken for calling these out. Again, not really sure who's buying these, but hey, they're making me money. Sold those for 35 bucks. This is from a Nike wholesale lot I got on B stock a few years ago. It was like $6 a unit. Sold that for 20 bucks. This was from like several years ago. I didn't even remember I still had these, but thankfully they were still up and listed. Sold them for 35 bucks. Those were 15. I bought those in the winter. These we called out in the group, $10 MTV hoodies in one of the last Kohl's clearance events online. I knew come winter these would be really good, especially when you get the astronaut on there with the MTV logo. That's the money one. Sold that for 30 bucks on Mercari. One of the biggest call-outs we've had in bread and butter history, these Gymshark pants. They had a bunch of stuff on Gymshark this one day for probably like a half hour, and it was marked between like $2 and $5. It was crazy prices. I got all these under like $3. These are leggings, these are sweats, and I'm getting $25 a piece for those. And then these are all from a local deal. That was a crazy deal. $5 on each of these jackets and the sweatpants. The jackets I'm getting $30 each for, and the sweats, which I think I sold, 4 pairs of those, I'm getting $25 a pop for those. Coming over here, all this right here is from my Flipping from Zero series, so you're going to have to tune in. That'll be like episode 7 or 8. I got like 2 of those in the bank that just need edited. I started with $0. I flipped some stuff from around the house, created some capital, and I've continued to reinvest that back into the business. And you can see it is snowballing, and we're making consistent sales from it. Then we got these that we called out in the group. I think this was a Finish Line sale. Those were $15 each and sold them for $43. This was another group call out. These were like 12, 13 bucks on Walmart, and I'm getting 37 a piece on Amazon. These were $35 at Ross. Picked those up in a short. Sold those for 70 bucks. These were $16.99 at Burlington. Came with the spikes, which is always nice. You can still sell them without the spikes, but the spikes will increase the value by like 5, 10 bucks just because people want it all together. But even if these didn't have the spikes, I'd pick them up. I'd still get like 40 bucks without the spikes, but I got 50 with them. Then these were from that wholesale deal. They were about $25 a pair, and I sold these for 65 bucks. These Jordan slides here, these were like 23 bucks in an online call out. Sold those for like 50, 55 bucks. Rest of this is all from the Kohl's clearance event, so an additional 50% off of the price tag. So $16 on these bad boys. Sold those for 60. 21 on these. Sold those for 60. 27 on these, and sold those for 70 for these boots. And then these are boots without the box, so 27, but I'm still going to ship them in those, and those sold for 70 as well. And then we got the Columbia boots here for 25, and sold those for 70. So that's everything that's sold, guys. Now I'm going to get everything packaged up, and I will get you guys the final profit margins. There we have it for the weekend. I kind of bunched everything up more than I normally do because I just don't have as much space as I normally do because I got all this Christmas stuff over here. Watch my Big Lots video to learn about that. But anyways, very solid weekend. All right, let's break down those final numbers. On eBay, we sold 80 items for $2,875. On Amazon, we sold 3 items for $97. And on Mercari, we sold 1 item for $30 for a total of 84 items going out this weekend for $3,002 in gross sales. Now, as always, to get our total net profit, we need to take out all of our costs. So take out our cost of goods sold of $713, our shipping of $460, and our fees of $345 for a total net profit this weekend of $1,484. Close to 50% margins. That's pretty good. Again, guys, all honor and glory to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. He empowers me to do this every single day, and I would not be able to do this without him in my life, and he deserves all of the credit. In everything you do, glorify the Lord. If you heard me mention a couple times in this video, Bread and Butter Group, that is my personal Discord community. You can learn more or join that. First link in the description. Q4 is so young and just beginning. I hope you guys are having a successful one so far as well. Let's keep on chasing that money. There's money to be made everywhere, guys. Let's go get it. Thank you for watching The Millennial Prophet.